All right, let's see if I still know how to do this. First things first, this is not the official I'm back video for the college football season. That will be next week because we kick off with the Florida State Seminoles and Georgia Tech. We'll get into all that. This is more so of, in this video, I got to explain some things, and it kind of goes hand in hand with college football, kind of not. You're going to see what I'm talking about in just a second, but it's most certainly relative to the channel. Like I said, I just got to explain some stuff. Actually, I forgot. I brought this up here to show you guys. Crap, get all tangled up here. Check out the new driver. By the way, shot a 78 today. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. My career low is 76, so that's pretty close. Yeah, check that bad boy out. That's really besides the point. You know, I don't know why I showed you guys that. Let's lock in. Let's get down to business. I need to address a couple of things. And hold on. Hold on. I got to turn this light off. It's throwing me off. Okay, that's better. And getting the more man cave vibes still. You know, we got light outside, so that's enough light. I need to address some things. I do gotta give you some context though, because without context, you'll have no idea what's going on and what in the crap I'm talking about. Not 1, but 2 years ago when Tennessee had that really good year where they beat Alabama, when I was doing my preview for the Alabama-Tennessee game, I randomly stated, because I was so confident in Alabama and Bryce Young beating Tennessee, if Tennessee were to beat Alabama, I'd shave my head bald. It was a one-sided bet. I didn't say you guys had to do something, no. If Alabama lost, I shaved my head bald, and yeah, you know what happened, and I'm a man of my word, and I did it. Like I said, that was 2 years ago, and that's not something we normally do on the channel. It's just the spur of the moment type of thing. Well, heading into last season, so 2023, I said when I was previewing the Colorado and TCU game, because I didn't think Colorado was going to be good, which they weren't, but I thought TCU was going to be much better, that if Colorado were to somehow, some way upset TCU, I'd shave my head bald. Let me make this clear. I've only put my hair on the line twice ever on this channel. It's not like we pick a certain game every single week and we do it. No, I've only done it twice. Colorado TCU game and Bama Tennessee. And both times didn't go good, at least in my favor. And believe it or not, I was more confident in TCU beating Colorado than I was Alabama beating Tennessee. Which obviously I was wrong, and it was a win for you guys, and we had some laughs about it on the channel. Oh yeah, Matt B. Bald. And after the Tennessee-Alabama game, I need to bring that up. That's when a lot of you started the Matt B. Ball jokes, which are funny. Let's just call it how it is. And I don't even know who started the whole Matt B. Ball thing. I just remember somebody wrote in the comment section one day, and it took off from there. The whole Matt B. Ball lore is actually crazy. Anyways, getting a little sidetracked. The point is, after the Bama-Tennessee game, I was bald for the remainder of that season. And then, think about it, because TCU and Colorado played week 1, so I was pretty much bald for the entire season last year as well. You know, your hair does grow out, but not quick, at least not for me. And the one thing I continue to see in the comment section all last year, and people are tweeting at me, sending me DMs on Instagram and Twitter, is, yo, Matt, you got to put your hair on the line again. I like when we do that. That's fun. It's awesome. Which I get. You know, you want to laugh at my expense. It is what it is. And, you know, it's fun to put something on the line because it gives you guys something to look forward to. But the one thing I didn't tell you guys, and I don't know why I didn't share this with y'all, I guess I just didn't think it was a big deal, so I didn't feel like I needed to share it, is after that Colorado and TCU game, I would shave my head bald every Saturday. And I know what you're sitting here saying, Matt, why'd you continue to do that? And there's really only 2 reasons for it. Number 1, I kind of liked the way it felt, low maintenance, really didn't have to worry about my hair anymore. Because growing up, I don't want to say I had the Bieber haircut, but I had that swooshy blonde hair. I may or may not throw in a picture for this video. So I did kind of like something new, but to tell you the harsh truth, I'm going bald. And I've joked about it on the channel. You guys have joked about it, but like, and you haven't, okay. Let me explain more to my explanation. You had to be keeping up with the channel in like 2018, 2019 to really know that's when we didn't have the nickname Matt B. Bald, but that's when the first jokes about me going bald started getting, I guess you'd say, written or wrote in the comment section. It was quite clear and obvious at an extremely young age, like I'm talking about 18, 19, 20, your boy Matt wasn't going to have hair for long. And at first when we started the channel when I was 19, 20 years old, and everybody's like, oh dude, Matt, you're going bald, you're losing your hair. I still had hair, so it's kind of easier to laugh at. It's like, oh yeah, I'll probably go bald. Because at the time, I really didn't think I'd go bald in my 20s. I thought maybe in my 30s, something along that. Something along that. That doesn't even make sense, Matt. I mean to say something along that timeline. You get what I'm trying to say. Or I guess a better way to say it would be somewhere along that time frame. So when I shaved my head bald after the Tennessee game and Bama game, I grew it back, and it was still not to the point where it was like really bad. It's like, oh dude, no, you gotta get rid of it. It was still manageable, I'll say that. But last year is when I really noticed after the Colorado and TCU game. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. I'm cooked. It's not easy for me to say this because I'll get into this in just a second. But it's over, G. It's done. The days of Matt be great having hair are over. And I wish I could sit up here and tell you guys, oh, well, I'm bald by choice, but it's really just, or that would be me coping. I don't have a choice. I am bald or I'm balding. And it's not like it's kind of bad. No, it's bad. On the grand scheme of things in this world, is it a big and major deal? Absolutely not. There's so many people out there that would love for their greatest problem to be in this life that they're losing their hair or they have lost their hair. But at the same time, I'd be doing a disservice to you guys if I try to get up here in front of the camera and tell you, oh yeah, I don't care about it, it doesn't bother me, because it has, and it still does a little bit. Let me clarify, the jokes, I'm with them, I think they're funny, and I encourage them. Those don't bother me. I'm just saying I have been a little insecure about it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to address this because some of you may ask about this. Was that why you wear a hat all the time? And no, it's not. I've always wore a hat pretty much all day, every day. Ever since I was a kid, it's just something I've always done. And y'all have seen me bald on the channel before, not even just multiple times, but 15, 20, 25 times. We've done videos bald before. It's not like I'm ashamed of it or I'm hiding it. No, it's none of that, and I've learned to embrace it, at least to the best of my ability. And since we're talking about it, I'll just finish off the rest of the video bald. Hey, why not? Whew. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting used to it. Speaking of getting used to it, that has been the hardest part for me, is I've only been shaving my head now for, well, I guess it'd be, yeah, less than a year, ever since the Colorado TCU game. And I don't even actually shave it. I go zero guard because I hate how it feels when I completely shave it down. And I know for some of you that have seen me with hair and you see me with the hat, it may be weird for you, and I don't take that offensively because it's still weird for me when I look in the mirror. You gotta think about it. So I'm 24. I lived 23 years of my life with hair. So yeah, it's gonna take some time getting used to it. I can't even believe I almost forgot to bring this up. Another reason I wear a hat all the time, especially during winter, is because, and this is gonna sound like, well, duh, obviously, but I didn't even think this was a problem that bald people had to deal with, is my head is cold 24/7, even in the summer. Without having that hair on top, it's different, and if you're bald, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My apologies, guys. I've done a terrible job of getting to the main point. I'm all over the place, but I'm just trying to explain everything that's been going on and how I feel about it. The main point of me even making this is for all the people that have been saying, yo, Matt, are you going to put your hair on the line for a game this year? And what game is it going to be for? Because it's almost like a tradition we have done on the channel every single year. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I no longer can put my hair on the line for a game or any game this year or moving forward, because I don't know how to say this without being too corny. I don't have any hair. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. You're gonna have somebody in the comments who'll say, oh, that's fine, Matt, why don't you just put your eyebrows on the line? Not happening, not doing that. But I did want to explain the whole Matt be bald thing is no longer just a one-time thing at a certain point in the season. No. It's here to stay from here on out. There's many more things I could say, but I do want to end off the video with this. My entire life, I've been an extremely confident individual in anything and everything I do. I've never been insecure about anything. I've always been extremely confident in my abilities when it comes to sports, my appearance, everything really. But to be honest with you guys, and I wish it wasn't this way, but just trying to be transparent, I have been a little insecure about losing my hair. I wish I wasn't. I think that's how we all are with insecurities, but it is what it is. I know I'm not the only one who has gone through this at a young age and is currently going through this at a young age or any age. On an insecurity level, when I first started shaving my head bald permanently, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I was at like 6 or 7. Now that I'm kind of getting used to it, and I think with time it's going to get better, I'm at like a 4 out of 10. I know for some of you it may not be a big deal, but for me myself, it's been a slight hurdle and obstacle I've had to jump over within this past year or two. And I do want to put this video out there so nobody has any questions. Moving forward, if you see me bald in any video, it's not because I lost a punishment. It's not because I put my hair on a certain game. No, it's none of that. I'm just bald. And y'all may or may not see my hair growing a little bit. I try to be clean shaven and keep it buzzed down quite a bit. It's not like I couldn't grow hair, but if you can see my hairline, it's like an island, bro. Like I said, it's over, G. I'm cooked. Believe it or not, once I shaved it off and I continued to do it, I felt free. I know some people are going to say, Matt, why don't you go get a hair transplant? That is a different video for a different day. I have considered that, but like I said, I may explain more on this in a different video if you guys want to see that. I've looked into it, but for now, I've made the executive decision. I'm going to stay bald. I tell you what, though, I'm extremely excited for this season, and I'm extremely excited to talk about some college football in front of this camera. It has been a minute, and I know you guys, you're here for that content, but I just had to explain some things. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see y'all next week when we are officially back.